and welcome. Thank you for joining me today. I'm going to talk about how to cleanse and restore your body. So years and years ago, I had allergies and eczema and arthritis and chronic migraines, yes, a lot of that, and depression, and I didn't know what was happening. But basically what it was is a sign that my cells were sick and toxic and I needed a cleanse. Alrighty, so when I started using essential oils and doing the 30-day cleanse from doTERRA, I learned how that my body knows how to heal, right? And you know, ever since then, I felt younger and younger each year. I'm 40 now, and I feel younger and healthier than I was when I was 28. So that makes me very excited about other people and helping people feel that same way. Okay, because our body's smart and it knows how to heal. So, you know, there's so many cleanses out there, you know, the 3-day lemon cleanse or whatever they have in the juices and things. Those are fantastic, but it's not as effective or thorough as the 30-day cleanse. So I feel like this is more holistic, right? It's not just about pooping and going without and fasting. It's more than that, okay? I feel like, yes, you do lose weight and you do flush out your intestines and stuff a little bit, but your hair and your nails grow. You heal on so many levels. Okay, your skin clears up and it glows, right? You know, if you ever get sick, you'll heal much faster. And you know, if you have wounds, that will repair itself quicker too. So there's all sorts of benefits. But I think at the core, you change and things change permanently. That's what I like about this. Okay, so today the objective is that we're going to talk about the cellular health. That's important. Why we have disease, because I don't want to just tell you what to do. I want to help you understand why you're doing what you're doing. We'll talk about the health philosophy and releasing toxins and waste, about symptoms that you may encounter during this cleanse. So those symptoms, how to do the 30-day cleanse and restore, and how to get some support during this time, and you know what, good foods to eat during the cleanse and afterwards too, and what happens after the cleanse. What do we do to maintain good health forever? Okay, so if you are able to access this, my website, jadebalden.com/cleanse, I have a handout that goes with this class. Okay, so if you want to have things written down and you know, follow things along. Alrighty, so let's talk about good health starts at the cellular level. Okay, our body is not broken. I want you to remember that. Okay, it's very intelligent and it knows how to return it back to a healthy, balanced state. Okay, when our cells are cleansed and of toxins and stuff. So the cells, the healthy cells, will lead to healthy tissues. Healthy tissues will lead to healthy organs, and healthy organs will lead to a healthy body. All right, that's the building blocks. That makes sense to me. Okay. So the cells, they have these receptors on the outside, right? Sometimes we have toxins that block the receptors and the cells can't communicate anymore, all right? Or we have chemicals that are, you know, being received incorrectly by the cells, and the cells are sending unintended signals to the rest of the cells, okay, causing it to do some crazy things. We do have radiation and other things that damage cells, okay, so that's what you know, disease really is. Okay, it's just cellular miscommunication. Okay, so I hope you understand that. So let's talk about this. What is the truth about disease? Right? Disease is a name of a group of symptoms. It's a name of a group of whatever symptoms you might have. Okay, so if you eliminate the symptoms, you eliminate the name of the disease. Okay, that means we can heal from a lot of stuff. Okay, so the things I listed at the beginning, guess what? I don't have it anymore. Awesome, right? And I know that that's you too. I had 30 allergies. Now I can eat this and that, and I can be around pets. You're just awesome. Okay, liberating. So it's not a mystery, right? I want you to understand that you are smart enough to heal yourself as well. The next thing is on here is that you have to want to heal. That's one thing that stops people from healing, because at the core, sometimes people feel like they need to be sick. I know it sounds weird, but our subconscious is crazy. So sometimes. So ask yourself, will it be okay if I am healed and well? Can you picture yourself healed and well? Well, what does the world look like for you? Yeah. Okay. So ask yourself, can I get enough attention and love when I am healthy? Okay. And most of the time that love and attention comes from you. You need to be brave enough to give it to yourself. Okay. Even if you didn't get it when you were a child, you can do it now. Okay. As an adult, you can own it. The next thing here is you need to take responsibility for your health. All right, so that is a choice that you must make for yourself, okay? Take responsibility. You will never be able to achieve the optimal, perfect, good health if you are passive. Fix me, tell me what to do. Okay? Even if people tell you exactly what to do, you must make that conscious choice in your head, because we all have this power to choose. And if you give that power away, your body's not going to have power to heal itself, okay? That's very important. All right, so you need to learn how to be self-aware and know what your body needs, okay? So we need to just focus and on the inside, and you'll know what your heart is feeling, what your gut is feeling, okay? So you need to be able to read and critically think for yourself, okay? I'm going to give you principles today, like I always do, okay? But you can take the principle and the ideas and then run with it, all right? And then the next thing is believe that good health is your body's natural state. That means your body naturally wants to balance all the time. It doesn't want to go haywire and cuckoo, right? It really wants to balance. If I introduce, say, the digestin oil to the body, right? If I have diarrhea, it'll try to stop it and calm it down. But if I have constipation, it'll help me go. So that's an evidence that your body just wants to balance, and balance is good, all right? Homeostasis, that's the fancy word. Okay, so your body wants to do its job, all right? And you can help it along. So have a look at this quote here. Dr. Bernard Jensen, he says, we don't catch disease, we create them, okay? By breaking down natural defenses according to the way we eat, drink, think, and live. Okay, think about that. So we're gonna talk about passive approach versus proactive approach. A lot of the world takes the passive approach. We don't need to be like that, okay? It's the symptom management approach. That's what I mean when I say passive. Okay, fix this headache, fix this migraine, fix this eczema, right? That's the passive approach, okay? And the holistic approach is the proactive approach, okay? Yes, we do have symptoms that we need to manage, but it should lead to a permanent core change, okay? Then the next thing here is the answers to your health problem comes from within. It's not more doc, more experts, more specialists. Yeah, they can give you some clues. They've been trained, but seriously, inside you, you have the answers, I promise, okay? And the symptoms give you clues about the state of your insides and your thoughts. All right, so if you look at my website, I've got tons of information on that too. And the last thing here is our body functions optimally when it is clean and healthy cellular communication is re-established. All right, our cells start communicating properly again. It knows how to heal. It knows to send white blood cells here. It knows what to do to produce certain chemicals, okay? And certain hormones. So your body is incredibly smart. So we create disease by eating poorly, drinking poorly, all right? And by negative thoughts and, bad choices that we've made in our life, okay? Now, let's talk about things that make us sick, damaged, and toxic. All right, so we're always going to look at things on a cellular level, because those cellular levels create those tissues, remember, creates those organs, which creates you, right? So let's look at that. So first of all, we have Candida fungus. We have bad bacteria and parasites inside of us. Those are the things we're cleaning out. We have chemical toxins, and we have radiation. I'm going to talk about each one with you now. So Candida fungus is, let's show you a picture, is a fungus inside our body that rots and decays your body when you die, okay? But it normally doesn't do any bad things necessarily, but it can overgrow, and when it does, it matures and grows a tail, and it leaves your gut, and it goes to wherever your body is weak, okay? So out to your skin, out to your tongue, out to, you know, your private areas, wherever. Okay, so basically it hijacks your nutrients, causing you to be tired all the time. Okay, and you feed the Candida with sugar and wheat. So the more you eat sugar and wheat, the more it gets fed. I mean, the bad sugars, not the natural occurring sugars in things. All right, and basically the Candida inside happens because you're not sharing that energy with the rest of your body. You're keeping a lot of the energy in your head because you overthink, and you're in your head a lot, so the rest of the energy in your body is not there to eliminate and to maintain a healthy balance. Okay, so I'll show you how to share that energy later with the rest of your body. So those people who live in their heads, this might be you, and about 98% of people in the US and some people in the world have Candida fungus in some way, shape or form, okay? So emotionally, this is always something that I look at. You allow fungus, okay, this is a spiritual, metaphorical way, to fester when you allow dark thoughts and feelings to control you. So if you're run by your anger, if you're run by your fears, all right, if you make choices on those feelings, you know, that's you allowing certain things outwardly to control you. Okay, so remember that, guys, it's important. So let me talk about the next thing, bad bacteria and parasites. Okay, when you don't have a great immunity or healthy shield, right, of healthy probiotics inside your body, right? You know, by the way, the appendix is a storehouse for extra probiotics. Did you know that? So when your body needs to, it kind of spits it out. I don't know why some people get so happy to chop out their organs and stuff, but gosh, you know, it has a purpose there. Anyways, when you're taking antibiotics, it breaks down that healthy shield that was created when your mother breastfed you. Okay, it's like a lining around you, the inside of you, so that your body, you know, fights back all those bad guys. All right, so when that lining is compromised and it's broken or it's non-existent, you're going to have a wonderful place for bacteria and parasites to live. All right, and it's very hard to get rid of. And over time, you know, the more antibiotics you take, the more breakdown of that shield. And of course, when you get sick more often, and then it extends, it lasts longer, right? So, you know, that's another problem. That's the thing that we need to clean out when we do the cleanse. So emotionally, okay, you allow bad bacteria and parasites in. Isn't it funny? We allowed it because we haven't decided on or created clear, healthy boundaries for yourself. So if you want to let people use and abuse you, and you say yeses when you should have said no, okay, because you haven't decided where you stand, you know, you open an energetic space for them to stay. All right, the next thing is toxic chemicals. Okay, that's the bacteria, sorry. Okay, and that's the parasites. Okay, toxic chemicals, okay, so they are everywhere, all around us, of course, but you need to be very vigilant, okay? So emotionally, it's about your lack of self-love and respect, okay? When you don't respect yourself, you allow things to hurt you from the outside, okay? So we need to use natural cleaners, which doTERRA has, natural self-care products, natural perfumes and makeup. Okay, so the toxic chemicals inside here, they are in two forms. They are neurotoxins and they're endocrine disruptors. Neurotoxins are the toxins that damages your brain cells. Okay, it affects the way you think, the way you remember things, your memory, okay, and the way your body processes information. All right, so how many kids do you know that have learning difficulties? Okay, we've got a lot of toxins in our world. It just didn't just happen. Okay, The other thing was the endocrine disruptors. There's thousands of chemicals that do that. So endocrine disruptors causes hormonal imbalance. You think, oh, hormone imbalance, somebody's crying. No, it's more than that. It leads to issues such as diabetes, depression, thyroid, breast, cervical, prostate issues, and then infertility as well. Okay, so think about that. So it just, your body didn't just break down, you know, all of a sudden for no reason. There is a reason. So these are the reasons. Okay. The other thing too, let me is radiation. Okay, radiation causes mutations at the DNA level. So don't sleep with your cell phone next to your head or under your pillow. Okay, that interferes with your own personal electrical systems. Yes, you've got electrical pulses all over your body. And you know, don't cook foods in the microwave. Right, my kids have grown up with not knowing how to use a microwave. Yeah, and I don't care, because we never ever will need to. And you know, you don't get so many x-rays if you don't necessarily need it, mammograms if you don't necessarily need it. Okay, so emotionally, right, of course we allow these things. We can have healthy shields that block it. Emotionally, it's about you adopting other people's opinions and labels about you to change you at the core. That's a biggie, isn't it? Okay, so that is that level. And of course, physically, your body cells have changed in some way. Okay, so sick, damaged, toxic cells, again, candida fungus, bacteria, parasites, chemicals, toxins, and radiation. Okay, so guys, you know, you think, oh yeah, but I've been pretty good. I eat healthy. Yeah. Okay, sure. But this here is a way for you to self-evaluate. So how dirty are you on the inside? Okay, so for me, when I learned these things, I'm like, oh, okay, I know. Bad breath. You're smelling what? The rot inside in the morning. Okay, lack of energy. Candida sucking out your nutrients. Okay, damaging your cells in the mitochondria. All right, and you know, damaging the cellular function. Okay, acne, fungus and parasites, bacteria, hormonal imbalance, rashes, fungus and bacteria issue, thrush, fungus coming to the surface, sleepless and restlessness. Okay, look, you know, if your organs are messed up, you won't be able to sleep through the night. Okay, so here is the internal body clock that's on my website, so you can check it out. Go just do a search for sleep. You can see, oh, at this time I get up to pee and this time I get up to pee. I think this organ and this organ is messed up. Okay, so that should give you a clue. Where are we? Brain fog. Okay, the chemicals that are not working in your gut. All right, you don't have a healthy shield. Remember, perhaps heavy metals lodged in your brain from all the toxins. Okay, irregular bowel movements. Okay, that's a sign of candida, bacteria, fungus, and you know, decaying tissues in your gut. Okay, your gut tissues are raw, so we need to fix that. Irregular periods, candida, and endocrine disruptors. That's a whole bunch of endocrine disruptors in there. Infertility, again, candida, endocrine disruptors. Memory concerns, to me, it's heavy metals and radiation, and probably more gut problems there. Premature aging, cellular damage causing the lack of cellular regeneration. Allergies, that is a sign that your body is overreacting, and because it has an overload of toxins in the body. It's sort of like a cup, and your cup is all full. You know, one speck of dust is like that straw that breaks that camel's back. Right, your body shouldn't be reacting over something so little and ruining your whole day, right? Okay, irritability and emotional instability. Your brain is not producing all the happy chemicals and norepinephrine, dopamine, and all of those happy chemicals because your body is not sending and communicating signals properly. All right, heavy metals, endocrine disruptors. Okay, so headaches, aches, okay, you know, arthritis. All of that is fungus, guys, and cellular issues. Can you see? You see, cellular issues is, you know, cancers and tumors and cells are just duplicating wrong. Okay, it's just rogue somehow, right? So we can fix that. We can help our body get rid of that. The sooner you do it, the better, of course. Okay, so you know what? Sometimes people don't realize that their body can heal when you can concentrate your energy on what is wrong. Sometimes people don't realize the name of their disease is actually an inflammatory disease. Okay, so we're just so focused on all the symptoms. This disease means these symptoms, but we don't think of it as, oh, it's inflammation. Okay, so inflammatory diseases cause a lot of pain and just disruptions. So we have cancer, that's an inflammatory disease. Diabetes, allergies, asthma, all forms of arthritis, lupus, you name it, osteo and that. Autoimmune, I don't buy into the fact that your body's hurting itself and attacking itself for no apparent reason and that you can't heal from it. Rubbish. I'm telling you, rubbish, because I healed, a lot of people healed from their autoimmune problems, okay? Celiac, hepatitis, and other inflammatory bowel disease. Come on, guys, trust me, this is amazing. When your cells heal, the God-given body that you have will heal itself. It's awesome. It's the real doctor, okay? So, unfortunately, we don't know what to do, and we keep adding to the workload of our body. Our body has inflammation for a reason. Our body's smart. Inflammation needs to happen sometimes when we fall over and we get hurt. Those are the acute concerns that your body goes straight to the spot, causes some bruising, that focused energy for healing in that area. But if you keep feeding the rest of your body with stuff when it's fighting fire everywhere around your body, it's sort of like your whole house is burning and it's trying to put out one fire and the other fire is starting, and so it wears your body out. Okay, so that's what I think of when I think of inflammation. Okay, so as you teach yourself to heal and cleanse, it's sort of like putting out all the fires, and then your body can concentrate on repairing and healing. All right, and then when the symptoms go away, all right, your disease goes away. Okay, and you won't be diseased anymore. You will be eased. Okay, you will be happy and healed. Alrighty. So I want you to think of your body as a house, all right? So if you look at this kitchen, right, it's sort of the representation of your whole house. Your whole house is messy like this, all right? So how does that house stay beautiful and happy and clean? Yeah, the answer is clean it, right? Of course, we see it on the outside, clean it, but what we do though, in reality about our body, is that we get a pill and we mask the symptoms. We get a pill maybe to block our brain from receiving that message. Now we don't hurt anymore, but guess what? The issue is still there. It's sort of like driving in your car and then all of a sudden the check engine light is on and then you say, oh, give me a Band-Aid and I'll cover it. Oh, now I can't see it. Now it's better. It's not better. The problem is still there. You need to address it, right? Because it doesn't go away. It just gets worse and we continue to rot and then continue to die from the inside. So the only way that I know of, right, is to cleanse. They have autopsies of people who've died and they have pounds and pounds of, encrusted fecal matter inside their colon. Guys, there's no other way. You can't just throw a blanket over the mess in your house, right? Those stinkers are going to be there and the stuff is still going to be there. So for me, I don't get that there is any other way. All right, so what we want to do is clean it out. How does it feel when you look at that picture? So nice. Okay, it's just relieving. It's great, isn't it? So that's what we want to do today. I want to help you see things in that way, because sometimes when we use analogies, it helps people understand better. All right, so your body, guys, it does two things with waste and toxins. It eliminates and it isolates waste and toxins. Okay, so when your body can poop and pee and sweat it out, that's how it eliminates. But if it doesn't, if it can't, because your filtering organs, which is your liver, colon, lungs and stuff, are stuffed full of junk, when those organs are not working, it's going to use your skin, and then it's going to eventually wrap up toxins in its cells. And that's why a lot of people have allergies, because their cells keep absorbing a lot of toxins and it becomes really full, okay? So if when you go through the cleanse and you're not pooping, and you're not peeing well enough, fast enough, and your body is kind of pushing it through your organs, or you're constipated, I'm going to suggest a few oils here. All right, essential oils are small in a molecular size. It can go through cell membranes. That's why it's so much better to cleanse with oils, because it does the job so much faster. It's so concentrated, it's plant concentrated. So sandalwood, apply sandalwood to your head, the back of your neck, your ears, just to help you from, stop you from overthinking, okay? Because when you overthink, you're not sharing the energy with the rest of your body. You're not letting the energy flow in here. Things stop. Okay, there's people that have not pooped in days, and that's how they are. They poop once a week. That's terrible, guys. When you eat, you're supposed to poop. Okay, you know, you trigger metabolism like that, and you're supposed to poop about 3 times a day. Okay, so there's another oil. It's called Balance. Balance helps you be grounded. Okay, sharing that energy with the rest of your body. Yeah, you can think, you need to think, but not too much. Okay, you need to feel your body out too. Apply it to your forehead, the back of your neck, big toes, the bottom of your big toes, just to help you take one task at a time. Okay, so do that throughout the day. Wintergreen, for the people who are really, really stubborn and won't let go, you know, of things that you're trying to control. You know, let the universe take over some things. Apply it to where you hurt. Okay, apply it to the bottom half of your body, you know, your tummy, your legs, and then bathe. And, you know, just soak in water so that oil gets absorbed into your body a little bit, okay? That helps you release and surrender. And the last one I want to suggest is cilantro. Cilantro, you can smell it, you can take it internally, a couple of drops, it doesn't matter. If you like the smell, great. If you don't like it, then you really need to learn how to let go of control, okay? So use that, and hopefully your body will change up a little bit and eliminate through the bowel movements and urinating more, okay? So that's what I want to encourage you to do. So guys, remember our fat cells will release toxins. All right, when the fat is released, the oils can pass through the cell membrane and release the fat, and inside the fat are all of the toxins. So we have medications and vaccines and things that are in there for years and years and years. All right, more than 10 years sometimes. All right, so that may cause your body to be uncomfortable. That discomfort comes from the toxins, not the oils, okay? So don't go blaming the oils about that. So your body is uncomfortable because of those toxins. What you do. Okay, you drink a lot of water and rest. Go for a walk so things can flow. Okay, and keep drinking a lot of water. So it's sort of like cleaning a house. Sometimes you have to take all the clothes out and throw it on the bed and organize things, and it looks kind of messy first, all right, before it gets pretty and organized again, all right? So that's what's going to happen to your body too, all right? That's why I like that analogy of the house, because it really does feel like you're cleaning house. Alrighty, so just remember that the toxins are in the fat cells, and the fat cells will release. So you know yourself how you've eaten, how you've drank, how much medication you've taken, all of that you know. Okay, I had a lifetime of migraine medications, of headache medications, of allergy medications. So when I did that cleanse, oh boy, it wasn't pretty, but it was cleaning my body, and that is a sign that your body's doing well. All right. So sometimes the release of these toxins may be too much. If it is too much, I would recommend that you spread out the 30-day cleanse to 60 days. Okay, so take half of everything, but just keep going. All right, because if you go up to the hump and things are getting hard and it keeps getting harder, you know, you're very tempted to stop because you're freaking out and turn back around. And when you do that, all of the toxins released will be reabsorbed again into the fat cells and frustrating your efforts. Okay, keep it up, keep going. It only lasts for a few days for most people, so just keep going, okay? So like I said, if it's too uncomfortable, you're releasing too fast, take it easy, take half of everything, okay? But keep going, because you need to poop and pee. That's sort of like cleaning the house halfway and thinking, no, I changed my mind, and leaving all the mess there in the house. Okay, just keep going, keep pushing it out until it's all the way out. All right, so I hope that makes sense. Remember to use those oils to relax, rest, drink more food. Okay, because otherwise you're just going to have Groundhog's Day over and over again. You're going to have the same weight problems, the same health problems, the same anger and depression. Yeah, really? You want that? Okay, think to yourself, you know, I want a healthier life. I want to be free to go out there and serve and live, you know, this optimal life that I have. Okay, so going up the hill and go to the other side, get past that hump. Okay, and when you go down the other side, I've had people say, I've got so much energy, I'm so happy now, I'm so glad that I kept it up. And that's what we all feel. Okay, and we'll do it together. So we'll you'll see people on Facebook sharing, and you know, we'll encourage each other. Alrighty, so let's talk about some symptoms. Okay, it's not pretty, guys. Sometimes it isn't, but it's for a good reason. So you might have headaches. So if you're overthinking too much, if you're an overthinker, this might happen. The heavy metals might be released, or you're smelling oils and you feel sick and nauseous and you want to throw up. All right, that is common. You might have flu-like symptoms. You might have tiredness. Okay, your skin might get worse. I had acne and it just was worse. I had eczema and it became worse. People with thrush, sometimes I didn't get that bad, but they have thrush on their tongue, down in their private areas, you know, and I don't know where else. Menstrual issues. Sometimes people thought that they were menopausal. Suddenly they get the periods again. All right, that's normal, guys. Okay, so if you've eaten chicken, if you've eaten food that have hormones in it, you know, you're releasing the hormones, that xenoestrogen in your system. Okay, and your body will think, oh, am I supposed to do this? Am I supposed to do that? Sometimes we have a period for lasting more than a week, and some people started spotting. You know, it's just all over the place. This one lady, she didn't have a period for 3 years, and then she started getting a period again, which is good. She was infertile and she really wanted to have a baby. And dry, cracked lips. You know, people have emotional issues. They feel angry and they lash out, or they feel like crying for no reason, and it's just deep sorrow, deep depression of some sort. Just let it go, let it out. Maybe just wear a sign, tell your friends and family, I'm doing a detoxing and cleansing, guys, for the next however 30 days or 60 days for some of you. Just please be understanding if I'm, you know, MIA a little bit, just so you know that's what's happening. Smelly urine. Don't freak out if you drank a lot, all right, and your kidney is cleaning out. You know, that's what's going to happen. You might even have a bit of infection because all that junk is coming out. Okay, so just keep going. And sometimes people have cramps, but how to eliminate it is to, you know, change up here, not fight it and not be conflicted. So we have the Cleanse and Restore Facebook group that you can join. Okay, and then there you can say, guys, I'm experiencing this. I just wanted to, you know, see if anybody else had that issue. Okay, share it. And more than likely people say, yeah, I've been through that. That happened to me. So honestly, for me, I did the cleanse the first time, and it was very uncomfortable. And then I waited about 2 or 3 months to recover, and then I did it again and again, about 4 times in the first year. All right, and my acne just got worse and worse, and it was very frustrating. And then the year after, it started clearing up. The more I did it, the more it cleared. So it just had to get out all the way, you see. And I didn't understand about the emotional healing side of things. If I did, it would have been much faster. So just so you know, these things happen. Okay, so this is the Cleanse and Restore kit. All right, so you can buy the kit. It's called the Cleanse and Restore Enrollment Kit, and then you need to add an extra TerraZyme, okay, because you will need 2 TerraZyme. All right, so that's the Cleanse and Restore kit for this program. So this kit for the US it's $245. If you already have a doTERRA account, you know, you can buy it all together. Or you can, if you already have a lot of it, you can buy things individually. I think it works out cheap if you buy the kit, but don't quote me on that, because some things change depending on how you buy things, if you buy them on points. Okay, so this is the Cleanse and Restore 30-day program. So we have the page where you can check the days off. It's on my website, and there's some in the doTERRA books as well. What we're trying to do is activate, reset, and renew your body. So the first 10 days we do the same things, and then the next 10 days we switch out the endocrine for the GX-Assist, and we do that for 10 days, and the last 10 days, all right, we do all the supplements, the enzymes, the endocrine complex, and then we do the PB Assist is probiotics, the DDR Prime, and throughout the whole thing we're drinking lemon oil, okay, to help flush things out of your body and to help your body absorb more water. Okay, sometimes the water molecules need to be broken up by the lemon oil for your body to absorb. All right, the idea between the Lifelong Vitality Pack and the Daily Nutrient Pack is that it helps with eliminating that oxidation, which causes aging, right, and then inflammation, which causes pain for you. Alrighty, so you can choose either or if you like, but that's what we start with. And lots of people, they start pooping away as soon as they start this, just that alone. So that's amazing on its own. Okay, so I'll tell you a little bit about the benefits of all of these. Okay, so you can see there it helps with energy, DNA protection, bone health, immunity, stress, cardiovascular, hair and skin and nails. Of course, a lot of people need that. So antioxidant protection is for wellness in general and vitality, great for the liver, optimal nutrition. Okay, sometimes when our body is nutritionally deficient, we have a lot of health problems, and we don't realize that some of these health problems are from just nutritionally deficiency, because we have things crusted inside and your body's not absorbing the nutrients from it because there's a barrier of junk. Digestive issues, lung function and eye function, helps with the brain and nervous system. Guys, my family, all of my kids, my mom and dad, my siblings, they take this. I make sure I introduce them to my friends too, because this here is so valuable. We love it so much. It's like the Lifelong Vitality Pack is the best supplement that I've ever encountered. All right, so about 95% of the supplements out there, they're just junk. Really junk, made from ground up rocks, not from food, and it's definitely not at the right proportions. So that's the other thing about the Lifelong Vitality Pack. It's in the optimal range. It helps your body go to the optimal range. So they take, every market is different. So if you're in Australia, you might have your Australian Lifelong Vitality Pack or Daily Nutrient Pack different to the one in US and different to the one in Korea. So what the idea is, they take the average nutritional needs of the country, right, and then they help people move into the optimal range, because sometimes some multivitamins, they're not enough, they're insufficient to get you to the optimal range, and then some multivitamins go way crazy, overdosing people with too much that their body really don't need. Okay, with doTERRA, not only is it food based, but it helps you stay in the optimal functioning range. Okay, so when you have the optimal vitamins, minerals, and all those needs, guess what? Your body's not going to crave extra food, extra calories and stuff. Your nutritional needs are going to be met very quickly. So that's the benefit of it. Alrighty, so let me tell you a little bit about the MICROPLEX MV. So just think of it as multivitamin, okay? So 22 essential vitamins from whole foods, a full spectrum of vitamin E forms, chelated minerals. It has calcium, magnesium, zinc, selenium, copper, manganese, and that will help you with the chocolate craving, okay? And chromium, and then a whole bunch of polyphenols. To you, just think of that as super antioxidants, okay? Antioxidant cleanses you out, okay? Lots of food-based blend: kale, dandelion, parsley, kelp, broccoli, Brussels sprout, cabbage, and spinach. Awesome, okay? We don't eat all that every day. Okay, so there's a tummy tamer in there too. So you got some peppermint, some ginger, some caraway, and then there's 8 enzymes in there too. Isn't that good? It's not just multivitamin, it just takes care of you. So the enzymes help break down proteins, lactose, fat, carbs, starches, and sugars in your food. So it helps you break down all that stuff and use it as much as you can, and then helps you flush it out. All right, it's in a small veggie capsule, and it's non-GMO, and it's gluten-free, of course. Okay, so we have the Omega. This is so cool, the Omega blend. I have purchase omega oils before, paid a gazillion dollars for them, and this has everything that I was looking for and more. So it's marine and plant-based omega oils. So there's 900 milligrams of filtered fish oil and, you know, EPA, DHA, ALA, SDA, all of the acronyms. 9 CPTG essential oils, clove, frankincense, you get your dose of frankincense, thyme, cumin, wild orange, peppermint, ginger, caraway, German chamomile. Awesome. You know, my parents, they've taken these supplements for a few years now, about 6-7 years now. Super healthy. They're not on medications. They're stronger, healthier, happier. They go on vacations, and it's awesome. There's a carotenoid, that's why it's red in color. It's a very powerful antioxidant, helps with endurance. Study it, guys, research it. There's just so many good information on it. Vitamins A, D, and E, and then the ingredients are all natural, of course. Great for the health of your, you know, heart health. Of course, I wanted to write heart health there. Circulation, joint, brain, eye, and nervous system. And it's small capsules, so it's digestible. So everything is bioavailable. With doTERRA, they don't do anything that's just synthetics, okay? So your body knows how to use it. Everything is in a form that is absorbable by the body. Even the omega oils, they're not big lipids like they usually are. Okay, they broke it down in a way that your body can absorb it, okay, and it can pass through water layers of your body, okay, into your intestinal lining, into your lymph channels. Okay, so that's amazing. If you want to do an experiment, pop one of those omega oils, squeeze it into water, shake it up in your water bottle, and you can see how it emulsifies. Okay, it doesn't float to the top and just stays there. All right, so that's powerful because you can see that your skin is moisturized because of the omega oils. Okay, and so there's more bang for your buck, so you're not pooping out fishy smells. Okay. Alrighty, so this supplement is very unique. I took it for the first 4 years, and now I take it every now and then. Okay, it's fantastic because especially when you've had cellular damage, this helps you repair. So cell function and immunity, a super antioxidant cellular longevity blend. So if you know anything about the telomeres, this extends the life of your telomere, which means long life for you. Okay, so there's polyphenols such as curcumin, right? This is from turmeric, right? Resveratrol, silymarine from milk thistle, Boswellia serrata from frankincense, right? And it's great for the oxidative stress of your body, your cells. Okay, fantastic potent levels, very good high levels of metabolic factors for energy production. So if you guys like energy, this is something that you need to take a lot of. So coenzyme Q10 and quercetin, alpha lipoic acid, etc. All right, I spelled alpha lipoic acid, it's funny. Sorry about that. So take 4 total in the day, which is 2 in the morning, 2 at night time. So that's for all of the supplements. Take 4, okay? For mental clarity, you have the ginkgo biloba, and it's again small veggie capsule, and it's non-GMO and it's gluten-free. Alrighty, so your next thing here is your enzyme, your TerraZyme. You can do an experiment by getting a bowl of very thick porridge and just opening up 1 or 2 and mixing it up. Okay, you can see how it breaks down the food. A lot of the foods we eat don't have the enzymes anymore. They've taken the enzymes out so that they can have a longer shelf life. But that means your body have to work extra hard, and when your body works too hard, it gets exhausted. Okay, and you know, your body doesn't absorb nutrients as it should, and then you become nutritionally deficient. So take 2 capsules with every meal if you can. That's why we need 2 of these bottles. All right, this is my favorite product. Love all the others. Okay, this is the top of the top. So it has all of these enzymes to help break down the proteins, the carbohydrates, starches, and sugars and fats, lactose from milk sugar, different types of sugars. It helps break down fibers, and you know, amazing for the gluten, and breaks down other starches. Awesome. So take that, guys. That's the enzyme supplement that you take throughout the month. Okay, so the first 10 days you take the Zendocrine. Zendocrine is a blend for cleansing. Zendocrine has rosemary, juniper berry, cilantro, geranium, and tangerine. Now, if you don't have the complex, it's okay. But if you do, even better. But it's not a big deal if you don't. Okay, guys, don't freak out because sometimes it's not available. But it helps you cleanse your liver, kidney, bladder, lungs, and skin. All right, so if you've got any of the issues any of those organs, just know that these products will help with it. Now, it's sort of like cleansing the organs in the first 10 days and then cleansing with the food. It's sort of like opening the windows, cleaning out the pipes, and sweeping the floors, and just kind of vacuuming the house. It's sort of like, you know, airing everything out. Okay, just doing a initial good job there. All right, so you know when your organs are happy when you sleep through the night. If your body keeps waking you up to go to the bathroom, you're probably thinking, oh, I drank too much water. It's not the case. Your body knows how to hold it in all night, okay? It's because the organs are messed up. So if you look it up, you can say, oh, it's my kidneys. It's my whatever organs. So you just know you still have work to do there, okay? So if you don't have the soft gels, use the oils, and you can apply it to the bottom of your feet. For people who don't want to take capsules, you can apply it on your feet and on your tummy too if you really want to. All right, so 1 to 2 soft gels twice a day for the first 10 days. Okay, so after the first 10 days, instead of taking the Zendocrine, we're going to switch to the GX Assist. All right, and take this with your evening meal and you can go to sleep. This here is the big bad boy, okay? Because now that you've swept and opened and vacuumed, you're going to be scrubbing, okay? Really getting in there and digging into all the muck and the gunk that's been crusted in there for a long time. So this really cleanses your GI tract. Oregano is a hot oil. Melaleuca is a powerful oil, and it's not hot, but it's very powerful, similar to oregano, kind of cousins to each other. Lemon, okay, very cleansing. Lemongrass is a hot oil too. Peppermint is very cooling, and thyme is another hot oil. These oils work together to really cleanse that. All right, people tell me, they say, hey Jade, I've got, you know, my poop, it's black and hard. There's just stuff from forever ago is coming out, and I'm all, congratulations. We're really spring cleaning now, okay? So that's that. And during this time, this is probably when you'll experience sort of that bit of a dip in your energy. You're feeling a little bit yuck, okay? This is probably the time, because when it releases the yuckies, you will experience that, okay? So after those 10 days, and now we're on to the last 10 days, you'll take the probiotics. The DiTerra probiotics is double encapsulated. It's every capsule has 6 strains of 5 billion colony forming units. So the capsule passes through your stomach acid, and then it can be released through in your gut. Okay, a lot of probiotics, it dies in your stomach acid. This is designed with a double encapsulation to be released in your gut without being harmed by your stomach acid. So that's so intelligent. Love it. So you want to take 3 with your evening meals, okay? So it kind of helps reestablish that healthy shield that was supposed to be there. People with eczema and other skin problems, sometimes I feel like, especially for children, that can take pills. If not, then there's a kid version too. I suggest to them to take lemon oil and the probiotics first, just to help things along first, and then they can do some sort of cleanse. All right. So the last thing here, well, second to last anyways, we do the DDR Prime. This is an oil blend in a soft gel, but they also come in oil in a bottle as well. So it's a blend of frankincense, wild orange, litsea, thyme, clove, summer savory, neoli, and lemongrass. And all of these oils are fantastic for cellular function. That means your cells, if it's, you know, doing something weird that it's not supposed to, this oil goes inside and say, hey, self-destruct or repair, okay? And if it's a healthy cell, it leaves it alone. How intelligent is that? Cool, huh? Okay, so frankincense helps with cell and free radicals. Wild orange helps with cellular response. All of these help with the cells, of course. But you can see it's antioxidants and amazing approaches to the cells at different angles. Alrighty, so for people who have lumps and bumps that are not supposed to be there, you can apply this oil on topically as well. Dilute it because it can be hot, but you can see how the cells create self-destruct. So that's called apoptosis. So every cell has 3 jobs. It's supposed to duplicate itself, it's supposed to have self-destruct, and it's supposed to have proper cellular function. So it's not functioning properly, then it's mutated and rogue in some way, right? So it should have a repair or should have apoptosis, which is self-destruct. Okay, so during this whole time, stay hydrated. Very, very important, because you want to, when you're releasing toxins, you need to flush it out. So it's sort of like when you're scrubbing your floors. If it's to scrub, it doesn't work as well as if you add water to it, right? So same thing, put your lemon oil in your glass water bottle, in your glass glasses, or if you have BPA stainless steel, BPA free stainless steel drink bottles, that's fantastic, and sip throughout the day. Okay, if you do experience some dry skin throughout this, cracked lips and things, add more fats to your diet, okay, and then keep drinking the water. Alrighty, so my healthy food philosophy is you eat what is as close to nature as possible, minimal processing. If you want to just fry things, sear things a little bit, stir fry things, that's fine. But I like to cook at home. It's a wonderful time for the family to be together, and it encourages good habits in the children. And our taste buds are different. As you clean and clear, your taste would change. You no longer crave the junk food. You would taste food for what it really tastes like, and without adding too much salt, without adding too much sweetener here. So avoid inflammatory foods, sugars, wheat, dairy, corn, and soy. Those have endocrine disruptors. Those have lots of hormones, of course, that are not natural, and they are radiated, and they've got lots of toxins, okay? And the sugars, the artificial sugars, causes your blood sugar to spike. It doesn't have the fibers that it should with it as it found in nature. Okay, so eliminate and reduce the uses of drugs. So if you have a headache or other pains, all right, try some oils. All right, it might help you without adding more toxins to your body. And if you're on medications, guys, go back to your doctors, review and reduce, review and you reduce on a regular basis. If you don't ask, they won't know what to do, and they won't do it for you, okay? You'll be surprised. Eat whole foods, minimally processed, like I said. Eat sprouted and activated grains, the grains that are not genetically modified and stuff. So we have lots and lots of recipes that you can look up. There's plenty of places to go. But remember, the food, quality food, are the building blocks of your body. So if you're eating junk, it's sort of like building your house with junk materials. All right, how's your house going to stand? How is it going to be beautiful? How is it going to, look great? No, it's not going to look great. It's not going to feel great. So remember, healthy cells equal healthy tissues. Healthy tissues equal healthy organs. And healthy organs equal to a healthy body. Alrighty. So, guys, on my website, jadebolden.com/cleanse is where you find more information. Go to the email. When you're ready to start, okay, put your email in. All right, so stop. If you aren't ready to start, don't put your email in, okay? Because it'll start giving you day 0 email. So here's what you need, guys. And then the next day will be day 1. All right, let's get started. All right, so if you have all your stuff ready to go, then go to this email and it'll help you get started. And it'll give you emails every day in the morning to remind you what to do. Okay, so my website there is on top, okay? So guys, how does it feel to have a clean body, right? So after you've done the cleanse, know that you just need to keep going, all right? And do Lifelong Vitality Pack, TerraZyme, Lemon, Xendocrine, and DDR Prime. So that's like the maintenance. I do this all the time anyways. We do this for the kids, and I don't remember the last time I've been to the doctors. You know, it's been years. We haven't taken our kids to the doctors in 8 years, and it's been amazing. I mean, any little thing we have, we can fix it ourselves. They heal faster. It's amazing. We do go to, you know, certain doctors for physicals and things, for healthy child checkups and stuff, but that's it, nothing else. So really cool to have that kind of lifestyle. Think about the money and the time you save and the anxiety, right? That you don't have. Okay, so how do you gauge that you've done a good job of cleansing? All right, so check your breath in the morning. All right, is it nice smelling? No, okay, look at your tongue. Is it clear and clean? You know, do you think clearly? Do you remember stuff when you read? Do you have more energy? Do you have more alertness? Are you balanced hormonally? Do you have a healthy weight? That's the other thing too. Have your body released a lot of the toxins that it needs and extra things that it's holding on to? Do you have clearer skin? All right, do you have a balanced appetite? You eat and you think, yeah, I'm really full now, I can't eat anymore, because the communication from your tummy to your head, there's no traffic in the way, right? Your tummy says, no, you can't have another bite, you know, I'm really full now, and you can manage that, so you don't overeat ever. Regular bowel movements, you do at least 3 bowel movements a day. It's half an hour to an hour after you eat. Okay, if you have a deeper, more restful sleep when you wake up in the morning, you think, oh, what day is it? Wow, I just conked out. All right, that's a good sign that you've rested and your organs are clean, okay? And you reduce muscle and joint pains, so you have more mobility, okay? I used to have you know, arthritis in my hands and I couldn't hold a fist, and you know, now I can dance and run and, you know, go out and bike ride. It's awesome. Alrighty guys, so I hope this was helpful for you. I know it's a lot of information. You can watch and rewatch this, but this here is a way for you to permanently heal and change. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to hearing back from you guys. Please subscribe to my channel, and you know, send me some feedback of how you go with your cleanse, okay? So good luck everyone, and I will talk to you next time. Bye for now.